Alrighty then. Welcome, guys. Hello, Popo.
Hello.
How you guys doing? Um.
Uh-oh, give me a second. This thing is being dumb. It keeps...
Also, want to check out
Oh, did you
one.
put it on Facebook yet?
Oh, no, I have not. Let me post on Facebook. Um. Yay, Facebook said, "Hey, you have a friend anniversary with Runic, huh?" Oh, okay. All right, we are golden. Mm. Thanos is not sleeping.
I am asleep. No. What the fuck is going
Up, down, up, down.
on? God, we are so out of sync.
Okay, we're synced. We're synced. We are
Are we?
synced.
Bad?
Yes, we're good. Okay, guys.
So this thing's being dumb. Hold on. Let me do this again.
All right. Let me just make sure when I edit this for for the YouTube, we get people can
Demonetized?
besides demonetize, people can see what Popo's trying to say.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay.
So
Here we
we-
go. Let's try this.
All right. So, anyways, I got it right here.
No,
Oh,
that's not the point. I want to get the what I voted for.
all right. My bad. And still nothing is showing up on this thing. So I'm going to remove it. Show the video game awards. It's not showing nothing here. So, boom. We don't need you guys in here. We'll just see
So
it.
where I logged in so easy with the first time. Hold on.
So while we wait, how are you doing?
Oh, me or them? Me? I'm alright.
You're alright? I'm doing alright. I'm kind of a little tired, but I'm still good to go.
I didn't ask. Why you gotta use the voice thing?
No, I didn't vote. I just censored myself.
Still using a voice changer. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me see if this worked. Did I sign in with the right account? Yes, I signed in with the right account.
Okay, so
Okay.
first things first, we're gonna. Did you get a waifu yet, Link? Did I get a waifu?
Do you have a waifu?
As a character, favorite character, yeah, but about that much.
It's because you're black.
You know, there's today's voice mod has one that says dark. Look at the icon.
Jeez, that's racist. Just an angry black dude. It's literally just an angry black dude. Alright.
All right, cool. So we know tomorrow's gonna be, or today's gonna be the Game Awards,
Yes.
and we discussed this between us, me, and Danos, but I think now will be a good time to like discuss it with you guys. So let's start with Game of the Year. She dumped you, did she? Yeah, she dumped me. A fictional character dumped me.
Is that Captain Popo?
Yes, Popo. It's Popo.
Hey, Popo. Welcome. Oh, yeah, hold on. I remember I told you to post it on Facebook, and then did you?
I did.
That is not it. Oh god damn it! You didn't make it shareable.
I did not.
Let's see if I can do it like this. Whatever. I'll send it to Beverly directly. Yeah, you things aren't. You think this only lets me share it in Messenger. Wow,
Okay.
So. Let's try this.
There we
again.
go. How about I just repost
Better,
it again?
better. There.
Okay. Let me edit this. Save. I gotta customize my phone. Gonna get back my old text message alarm.
Well, do whatever you gotta do, homie. Oh, why'd I close my phone? I need it open.
Wait! Toothneck, what?
What?
Who are you? By the way, how are you doing, Centered Eddie Ryder? Two snacks on.
Sorry, wrong chat. Nice.
You guys like?
I get it. I get it. That's all that matters. He's not cool enough to understand your joke. I understood your joke and I loved it. That was funny. Good, like nice burn. I'll take it.
Oh. You said so. Yeah, I'm
You see?
pretty out of the loop.
See, you have like several social medias. I don't know how you don't understand memes.
I just kind of don't, unfortunately.
It's on fruit for sale. Nah. I only buy my fruit from people that stand on the side of the road.
Yeah, basically. All right.
I'm down with that. I'll take that as a compliment.
Kiss me, Chan. Hey, you guys are talking basically.
No, it definitely is not a bad thing. I'll take it. I don't know if he knows who running the jewels is, but I'll take that as a compliment. It's a beautiful compliment. I appreciate it.
Let me check if I'm pretty sure we're not muted. Are you muted? No, we're. Oh, you. God damn it! Oh, you muted the stream.
Oh, me?
No. One of the chat room.
Oh,
Muted the stream.
it's all good. It's
Oh.
all good.
Either way, I'm gonna.
Look, it's a
Put this
Wednesday
here.
night. We're all tired.
Yeah, super tired.
I got
Test
dragged-
follower.
Oh, Tess Valor. No,
Follower.
Tess follower. I still said the wrong thing.
RNG bless.
What?
Who's the cutie behind me? You mean the spine?
Or the sword?
Batman? Mercury?
Oh, that's a ghost. That's all it is.
Anyways, let's just get.
All right. So what are we doing? Let's get on the road.
Let's get on the road.
I
Let's-
got work in the morning, and you're dilly dallying, playing with your little voice changer again.
I'm not playing with the voice changer. Anyways,
Yeah.
game of the year. Let's talk about this. Recognized for game, we got Control, Death Stranding, Resident Evil 2, Sekiro, Smash, and Outer World. What do you? Well, I voted Smash.
Yeah, of course you
and
did. I voted Outer Worlds.
what do you think of these selection?
Oh, I got a lot of problems. It's the Festivus for the rest of us. I'm gonna personally like. I'm not saying Resident Evil 2 was bad or anything. I just no, we can't.
No.
It's just I don't know about a remake being up for Game of the Year. Control I haven't played yet. I've heard good things about it, so I really can't touch on that one yet. I haven't played Death Stranding, but I don't know, man. I don't. I'm not. That game just hasn't really shown me anything to make me want to play it.
Honest,
Which is, I know, is like a really controversial thing to say, but like, I don't know. And the the other sad thing is, I think it might actually have a really good chance of winning because it's the newer game and it's fresher in people's minds. But Sekiro, though, if that game won, I wouldn't be disappointed. That game is amazing. I haven't bought it for myself, but I played it at other people's houses, and just the little bit that I played is a really good game. But I mean, it's a FromSoft game, so it's like they're they normally make good games. It's like even their worst games are pretty good. Okay, since the Dark Souls series started, even their worst games from then on is still pretty good. So if Sekiro wins, I'd be fine with that.
yeah, I'll be fine with. Well, I know a lot of people say Outer Worlds the true Fallout thing, so I'll be okay with that. Smash, obviously, because
Well,
I'm
yeah.
biased
Oh,
with Nintendo.
of course you are.
Um,
Oh yeah, Smash. I wouldn't mind it winning either. Whatever. Fine.
Death
I'll say
Stranding,
that.
from what I seen, I did not really like it, so no. Control never played it, so remake, kind of in between. If it's like different enough, but
It was basically the same game, just in better graphics. That's all it is. Well, to be honest, I don't know, man. Like, okay, let's be non-biased at this point. Like, this would be the non-biased thing to say. I really 100% like feel that Death Stranding is gonna end up winning because it is the fresher game and it is the one that like people are still talking about, or at least the last time I checked, people were still talking about it a lot. So I feel like it's like kind of a psychology thing. Like
yeah.
the thing that you're thinking about the most is probably going to be what you most likely go for, especially because voting started around the time that this game was just coming out. So it's probably gonna. People are probably gonna be more like hyped about that right now.
You know what they should have done?
What?
I remember. I don't know if the Oscars still do this, but I kind of wish like there's some sort like have the awards happen around March of next year and only applies to all the games that came out
Shit.
last year. So people, so it gives like enough time for all the people to say, okay, this game was good for last year. Now we could nominate whether which game was game of the year and all that stuff.
Okay, I get what you mean.
That would like the Oscar
At
did
first, I
back
was
then.
thinking, I was like, how's that going to help that the games that come out in March are just going to have an advantage?
No, no, no.
But
no.
I get what you mean. I'm a little slow right now. I told like
Hey,
I
Poker
said,
Girl.
this is hello. I'm like sitting down playing my own video game, so it took me a while to process exactly what you say. I get what you're saying, and I agree. Like it would be nice that if like if the Game Awards shows happened like later on, but we take what we can get. We get what we get.
Yeah.
I don't know the phrase, but we get what it is what it is. There you go. That's
Yeah.
the black people way of saying.
Anyways, it's not.
It is what it is.
It's not new layout. It's just that it cannot show the website, so we might as well just show our full screen, and then I edit it for YouTube. Anyways, Kawaii Papo, not yet. Just one more thing. Just because a game get the most nominations does not mean that they're gonna win Game of the Year. Check out last year how Red Dead Redemption 2 got all the nomination and God of War won Game of the Year.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean? Like, do the votes not count?
No, I mean
Is this like the American? This is
No,
goddamn U.S. voting. Fucking hate November.
No.
So
it's
much.
it's not. I'm not saying
God
like
damn it.
just because I'm saying just because you're in all the nomination category does not mean that you're gonna win Game of the Year.
Oh, okay. Say that. Just because you're in every category doesn't mean you're gonna win game. Okay, I get you.
Are we loud?
I don't know. Probably I'm loud.
I'll lower it a bit. All right. Just a bar and a half. Okay, next game.
Hello,
Action
Bev.
game.
Oh God, we're on the action game. Sweet.
Action
Okay,
game.
what did I vote for?
Okay, we
I
got
didn't vote for Astro Chain. Why not? What's in this category? Hold on, give me a second. I need to. Oh,
Gears.
that makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
Well, we got Apex Legend, Astro Chain, Call of Duty, Devil May Cry, Gears, and Metro Exodus. I myself voted Astro Chain. I
Have
like
you played Astro Chain?
yes,
Okay. Okay.
not
I get
all
it.
of it, but I did play.
Fair enough. That's fine. As long as you've played it. That's fine.
If you know, if I was bullshitting, I'll be putting Devil May Cry.
Bullshit! You just said that you're biased for Nintendo.
I know. I said
You are. You. No.
You proved my
don't-
point.
don't even-
No,
don't
you proved
even-
my. I said
don't
you
even-
know, if I was bullshitting, I would vote for Devil May Cry.
What? You are bullshitting. There, he confirmed. Because what you just said made no goddamn sense.
No.
You said, and I quote, I voted for Smash Bros. Because I'm biased towards Nintendo.
Yes, I'm
And
biased
now
towards
you're
Nintendo.
saying that if you bullshitted, you would have voted for Devil May Cry.
No, I said you knew. If
Lies.
you know.
Lies. Just
Okay,
move
I
on.
just
Move
don't
on.
know. Move on.
No, go. No, don't move on to the next category. Move on and explain your. Do what we did with the first category. Exactly what we did, but you start this time. How do you feel about the other games in the category, sir?
The other games.
What's your take on the legends of the Apexes?
The nomination I feel are pretty solid. Apex Legend, from what you've been telling me, is pretty.
Okay, see, you're going by what I said like months ago. That game got
Oh.
boring. It got boring pretty fast. Like, it's apparently still kind of going strong, I guess, but like, I don't know. I couldn't get. I don't know. I mean, like, I was into it for a while, and then I deleted it off my Xbox. That's how I just never went back to it. I would. And the one time I did, I turned it off immediately, and then all the events started, and I'm like, these events are tailored towards people who are going to buy. I don't know, man. I personally couldn't give it to Apex Legends, but
Call of Duty is Call of Duty. Devil May Cry, I've seen gameplay of it.
it looks great.
It does looks very, very great.
I played it.
I'm gonna
it's
get
great.
it soon. Gears. You know more about Gears than I do. I only played the
I'm
original
disappointed that
Gears.
You didn't vote for Gears.
Metro Exodus. I cannot say
Okay,
nothing
you
about
boy
it.
a solid vote for Gears. Okay, that's fine. I've never played Metro Exodus. I've heard good things about Metro Exodus. I think this is the one that people are mad at. But I don't know. But in terms of as a video game, like weird, what do you call it? Online gaming stuff aside, as a video game, I've heard Metro Exodus is good. Like, I don't know, man. I didn't vote for it because I don't know anything about it.
Anyways, Pogoro, I know I've seen the indie show, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about the Game Awards right now. All right, action adventure
Hold
game.
on. We're not done. I didn't say who I voted for. I voted for Gears of War 5.
I thought you said that some time ago.
No, I didn't. I just said you should have voted for it. But I voted for Gears 5 because so far, it's a great game. It has its problems, but I'm gonna be real with you. All of these games have their problems. At least the ones I've played, like Call of Duty. It's Call of Duty, so it's always gonna have its problems. Astro Chains, again, has its problem. Apex Legends, I just explained it. It's fun in small bursts, but if you play it a lot, you get bored of it. I personally did. I don't know about everybody else. But for me, the reason why I voted for Gears of War 5, or Gears 5 is because in terms of a game that like I will love despite the problems that it has, out of this whole list, Gears 5 for me is it. Like if Devil May Cry 5 had more issues or more glitches or something, I probably wouldn't play it, to be honest. Because I'd be like, okay, well, whatever. I'll just look up the story or read the story later. But with Gears 5, it's like it was a for me it was a must play game, and then when like it's a really good game. So that's why I voted for that.
Shall we move on?
No, yeah, go.
Action adventure game.
Oh god damn it, another Nintendo. I feel like your whole list is gonna be full of nothing but Nintendo games.
Probably.
All right.
Borderlands 3, Control,
right.
Dead Stranding, Resident Evil 2, Link's Awakening, and Sekiro.
So personally, just before we get to what I voted for, I'd say This is a good category for Resident Evil to be in. Like again, I don't think Resident Evil should be bereft of any awards. It did do decently, or it was a good remake. Game of the year. It just seems weird. But I'll be honest, I voted for Borderlands 3. I mean, come on. Like, of course, I voted for Borderlands 3. I would have voted it Game of the Year if it was nominated. I'll be honest, that's like pure bias. I don't know if the game's terrible for everybody else. It could be, for all I know. I just know I was in love with it from the moment it finished downloading on my PS4. And that's just how it is. I would have voted for it in just about any category, but so why'd you vote Link's Awakening?
Because it's the only game of these category I played.
Oof. You played Resident Evil before.
I did play Resident Evil.
Could have judged it off that.
Captain Puppet would like to tell you, if you see me play Resident Evil 4, how scared shitless I was.
Oh man. Wait, who? You?
Yes.
Did you play Resident Evil 4?
I streamed Resident Evil 4 for last year Halloween.
Oh god damn it, I missed that. Well, that makes sense. See? Well, this one was a short one. Well, what do you... You just said what you felt about everything else. You haven't played any of it.
I haven't played anything else, but Link's Awakening just hit me on the...
Nostalgia zone?
On the nostalgia zone, and the fact that it is actually better than the original.
Is it?
Yeah, it's pretty better. It's better.
Can't talk either.
I can't talk. I did tongue twister earlier to help me speak.
That's gross.
Next.
Yeah, let's go. For Link's Awakening again, that makes sense.
Art direction. Control, Death Stranding, Gris, Sayonara Wild Heart, Sekiro, Shadow Die Twice, and Link's Awakening.
Okay, so I voted for Sekiro. I mean, okay, this one is less about like not caring about the other games in the category and more about like I've seen Sekiro, played Sekiro, and I really did like the aesthetic of Sekiro. I've seen a little bit of Gris, but like it never really like. I like the fact that it looks like it's watercolored. It might not be, but like the thing is, that's what I saw when I saw it because I only saw the trailer of it. And the game didn't really entice me to go check it out. I don't even know what the hell Sayonara Wild Hearts is. To be honest, it looks like a Persona 5 ripoff. I don't know if that's what it is. I don't actually care what it is, if that makes sense. So, and also I don't like that art style. I don't like it.
I think it's a mobile game.
It might be.
Looks like it. As for me, like, I joke I was gonna pick Gris because of the watercolor art style and all stuff, but I like Link's Awakening besides Nintendo. But I have a good excuse for it because of the whole doll looking like to signify the whole dream state that Link was in throughout the whole game. You know, in the
spoilers.
It's more than 2 decades old.
So you might have kids who have never played the original watching.
Hey Ed.
Hello.
What's up, Professor?
Welcome to the stream. So yeah, spoilers.
Spoilers, but it's a pretty cute game. Link's Awakening.
I was gonna say something. We would have been kicked off of Twitch if I would have said it. I'll tell you in the car.
Yes, spoiler. I'm a casual.
See? You see? Are we hyped for what? What are we looking at? I can't see.
We could just get rid of this. We
Okay.
don't need this.
For
It's hype
Breath of the Wild 2. Oh, we got disconnected from chat.
Shit.
Oh, that's your ballpark. I didn't even finish Breath of the Wild 1.
Oh.
Do you know what I did with Breath of the Wild 1? I got to Gerudo Valley and was like, damn, them some fine Gerudos. And then I deleted the game off my Nintendo? What do you call it?
Switch is a Switch.
Yeah. I rarely finish Switch games. I just have them.
Yeah. And yes, the professor, as in the guy that helped me, did the little skit in the Persona 5 LP.
Gross. Oh, you said skit.
Skit.
I honestly thought you said scat. I was like, that's weird.
What?
I was like, you guys are gross. And then I thought, I was like, how do they get that on YouTube?
What the What the hell, Toasty?
I'm just imagining it in a professor's voice. Him saying, this is Persona 5 and this is what I feel about this game.
We'll talk about that in a bit. We'll talk about after what we think, what we voted, our thoughts, and who we think is gonna win.
My eyes.
But honestly,
What?
no, because Pokegirl's asking.
When are we gonna get to the fireworks factory?
No. I mean, Ed asked if we're gonna win. Have we talked about the potential Smash reveal?
Oh no, not yet.
Not yet. Shall we move on?
Let's talk about why we didn't vote for the other games. Okay, so I didn't vote for I didn't mention the reason why I didn't vote for Death Stranding and Control. Now, Death Stranding is less about my bias against it and being like, I'm just don't like. It was more so like it is beautiful, and I could see it winning. And honestly, if Sekiro wasn't on this list and it wasn't replaced with something else I liked instead, I probably would have given it to Death Stranding because environment-wise and design-wise, it does look really good. Like, that's the one thing I will give the game. But Sekiro just happened to be up there. Control, I don't remember if it looks nice. I think one of my things about it, the reason why I put it off for so long, I think it looks kind of plain. I think that was my problem with it. And I'm looking at it, and I remember like a lot of like things being red blocks or whatever. So I think my reasoning for that was just I just got rid of my goddamn votes. Oh no.
No.
Oh no, it's good. It's good. It's good. I just went back. Okay, we're good. But that's it. I just think Control just looks a little bit too plain for me to vote for art direction.
By the way, the voice has entered the chat. How you doing, Chuck?
Hey, it's Chuck. Chuck Wendig.
Control. The only thing that got me like into like curious about Control was the fact that it had the whole gravity mechanic, but it's not because of the art style.
Because Gravity Falls.
Yeah,
that's not true.
And Death Stranding, it's first looking at it, it's just like it's your typical real graphic thing.
I wouldn't say typical. Like it's like I could say if you could say that about that, you could say that about pretty much anything. Like, oh, it's just your typical cartoon game. It's just your typical Japanese inspired game. But like, I don't know. It did look good. Like, it reminded me aesthetically of like Nier Automata, which is a game I love. I've bought it like 4 times. So,
anyways, Walking Simulator is probably gonna win this.
I don't know about that. See, with that one, I don't know if it'll just. I don't know. That one, it depends. That one's a toss-up. Game of the Year, I'm more sure of it winning that. Art direction, it's a toss-up because the heart of Nintendo plays is strong. It could be Link's Awakening. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
All right. Next.
What do we got?
Audio design.
What did I vote for? What did I vote for? Oh wow, not a surprise what I voted for. Okay, so audio design. What do we got? Did you vote at all?
I don't think I voted for audio design.
Why?
Apparently,
right,
I voted for Gears 5.
So, audio design. What do you think of all the categories, and why did you vote for Gears of War 5?
Because I don't know.
Get the answer wrong, I hit you.
Because Vroom Vroom chainsaw to people's face, and also
I'm gonna hit
Boom
you.
Boom.
I'm gonna hit you. All right.
Call of Duty, Control, Death Stranding, Gears 5, Resident Evil 2, and Sekiro. Yeah, I didn't really have anything to say about the nomination, so that's probably why I skipped it.
You need to play more video games, dude. Like, jeez. Alright, so my thought process when I voted for this, aside from just loving Gears 5, is well, Gears 5 has Batista in it, and he says, "Give me what I want," which is a meme in the wrestling community, and he also says a bunch of stuff from his wrestling promos as well, which is, to me, that counts as audio design. So, yeah, Batista. This vote is a vote for Batista. Also, Laura Bailey's in the game, so that's good audio design too. As far as sound effects and everything, yeah, that's fine. Cool. Yeah, nice. The other games, why didn't I vote for them? Well, Call of Duty is Call of Duty. It probably sounds the same as other Call of Duties. Control, again, I really don't remember too much about it. Sekiro, most of the sounds scare me. Not because, like, jump scare wise, because it reminds me of Hard Battles. And I love the game, but I'm not with the PTSD that comes with playing that game. Because that game is hard. And some people are going to be, oh, it's not that hard. I do Wayne in it. Well, that's good. I'm uncoordinated. But I will muscle through it. Anyway, like I've done every other FromSoft game, I'll die a million times. Resident Evil, I don't know. The music in Resident Evil is really good, but they don't have Batista quoting his theme song. And Death Stranding is Death Stranding. Fuck it. I'm not even gonna lie about that one. I just didn't vote for it.
Shall we move on?
Yeah, go. Move.
Community support.
What the hell is this? Community. Did I vote for anything here?
Yes, you voted for Final Fantasy.
Oh, yeah, of course I voted for Final Fantasy. I think I just voted for Final Fantasy to have something, to vote for something. You voted for nothing. You didn't even try.
I don't play Destiny 2. I don't play Fortnite. I don't play Clancy or Apex Legends.
I hope you don't play Tom Clancy, because that man's dead. But okay.
Or Rainbow Six Siege.
There you go. There you go. Good job. You figured out what the game's called. Well, the game's actually called Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Even though I don't know. I'm never going to vote for Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six because it's a fraud. He can't own that. He's dead. Alright, so why didn't you vote for Apex Legends? Do you not like EA?
No, I don't like EA.
Oh, spicy words from a man who doesn't even own his own video game company. Okay. I voted for Final Fantasy 14 mostly because I forgot one simple thing. You have to pay a monthly subscription. Because I was mostly thinking about the fact that, like, the game has some pretty fun events. Because I did play it. It has, like, when it gives you, like, items and events and stuff, oh, that shit's fun. Like, one of the fun, like, when I joined the first time, it was during the Christmas event, and I thought it was just going to be, like, a typical Christmas, it's just, you just do this mission, and it gives you, like, random Christmas stuff. No, it's like, it actually turns it into a whole-on festival and everything, which is cool. It's, like, it's done better than I've seen it done. Also, they had a crossover thing with Monster Hunter, which I love Monster Hunter, and I love Final Fantasy, so that was like putting peanut butter on top of crunchy peanut butter, which was pretty good. I mean, like, it doesn't really change too much. It's just adding a good thing with a good thing. But so that's great. Apex Legends. I've heard. I haven't experienced a lot of the community stuff for myself because I didn't play long enough to get to the community issues. But I heard there's a lot of issues that the community has. So, oh god, what the fuck is the next one? We're on the next one.
Okay, there should be
No,
a
I
category
don't
for
want
the
to vote for
greatest.
this, man.
There should be the category for greatest community backlash. Let's save that for the Razzies.
Oh god, yeah.
Community backlash, EA or Activision?
Oh man, that's. You know what? Greatest community backlash. I'm gonna give it to Activision only because at least EA turned around and at the end with 2 games.
Wait, you voted for content creator of the year.
Did I? No,
Did
I
you?
didn't.
No?
I unvoted because I don't know who any of these people are.
Okay, anyways.
Oh no, I do know who these people are. I don't like them. That's why. There you go. Man, if we ever make it big, there we got our first bit of drama. Toasty doesn't like anybody who's content creator of the year.
Gregory. Dude,
Like, I don't know, man. They just look silly to me. I don't watch any of them. Like, none of these are content creators that I watch, so I didn't care.
Eat sport event.
Did I vote? I voted. I know I voted. You voted for evil, you traitors, son of a bitch, you separatists. Where's that? Oh, did you?
We skipped
you
coach.
skipped coach?
It's not like you voted for coach.
I thought I did. Yeah, I did. Didn't I?
Doesn't look like it.
I should have. Oh yeah, no, I didn't. You're right, because none of the people I would have voted for are up there. All right, so esport event of the year. What did you vote for?
Evil.
All right. Well, I voted for the League of Legends World Championship. There's not much to say about that.
Yeah, I mean, evil is evil. The fighting game tournament, and
to be fair for you, it's a little bit better than that because you were there. So.
I was there. It's pretty hype. Met some good people there, and I made it a little far in Street Fighter V. So that's a good memory for me. For you, League of Legends is the game that you played.
Yeah, and I actually do watch the esporting things, so that was the reason why I voted for that.
Also, the nomination has Overwatch, Fortnite, IEM, Kato.
I don't know what that is.
And the Internationals. Don't know.
Internationals of what? I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
I don't watch a lot of esports. I watch I literally only watch esports for games that I play. And fighting games. What happened?
I would love to see Link Me Maximilian again and love the stream with chat.
Oh, you met Max on stream?
I met him at Evil.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Yeah. Like, you streamed when you met him?
Not this.
That.
No, I did not meet Max. I did meet Max, but I had the stream down for a bit.
Oh, okay.
But I did meet Steve.
Oh, cool. All right. So what do we got? Esport
game of the year.
Did you vote? No, you didn't. I voted League of Legends. Same reason why I voted League of Legends the first time. Except for, there's a little competition here because Overwatch, I play Overwatch as well. But also, I don't know, I voted for League of Legends. I'm not going to get into the politics of things. I just don't, I didn't feel right voting for a Blizzard game. Let's just say that and leave it at that. And plus, to be fair, I've played League of Legends a lot longer than I've played Overwatch. And I still go back to League of Legends.
LOL is a game I wanted to try again. No time, live stream, I love stream. I would like you to talk about the FGC or anything game related.
The FGC?
Fighting game community.
Yeah. Right now we could do that. All right, let's do this. What are we talking about? The fighting game community. You know what I think? Have you seen the new Tekken characters?
Yes, I seen the new Tekken character.
There's a guy who's a wrestler on there. It's gonna be my new main. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that.
There's also that one big Sagat guy.
The big Sagat guy.
I forgot his name. It's so hard to pronounce.
The wrestler, dude. I forget. It's like Fukurum or something like that. Yeah. Fuck you, some shit. That's the guy I was talking about. He looks like a wrestler. Like, not like a real life wrestler. He looks like he was supposed to be a wrestler.
Okay. Esport host. Esport
right.
player.
Did I vote for that? I hold on. Esport host. Did I vote for anybody there? Oh yeah, man. It's gonna be weird to explain this one. Okay, so I'll be honest. I don't know any of these people in this category by like name. Or at least I don't remember, because even when I do watch esports, I don't care about the hosts, so I never pay attention to them. But I voted the chick on the end, this chick, Candice, she goes by, because I thought she was cute, so I wanted her to win.
Oh, good enough from us. Good enough for me. Did you vote eats?
Oh, hell yeah, I voted. I voted my boy Faker. Because Faker's number one. That's all you need to know. If you play League of Legends, you know.
Esports.
Oh yeah, did I?
You did.
League. I did. Was a team? Yeah, I just voted a league team. It didn't matter which one it was. I just voted the league team. All right, now we're getting back to the fun stuff.
Pokero, no, I don't think we have heard from the Phantom Backlash, Midnight in Salem.
About what?
The game Midnight in Salem.
What is Midnight in Salem?
I think I don't know.
It's for PC.
Probably.
That's what she says.
Yeah, PC.
Is there backlash about it?
Yeah.
Fill us in while we talk about the Chris category.
Yeah.
God damn it! I said ignore that.
The family game.
The family-friendly games category.
So we got Luigi Mansion.
Oh, bro, you didn't vote. You voted for something on here.
Super Mario Maker 2.
Super Mario Maker.
Super Smash Bros. Yoshi Crafted World.
I don't think any of our votes are gonna align.
No.
So I, of course, voted for the one true game of the year, and that's Ring Fit. No, I'm joking. I voted for Super Smash Ultimate because I love Ultimate, and I felt a little bad about not voting it for Game of the Year. But it's a fun ass game, and it deserves to win at least Family Game of the Year.
And I voted for Super Mario Maker.
Why'd you vote for Super Mario Maker?
I feel like even though Smash Ultimate is for like the casuals and probably for the family, it's kind of hard for regular family members to get into. And I feel Super Mario Maker appeals to more people than Smash. So that's why I went with Mario Maker 2.
You think Mario Maker is more families can get into?
Yes.
Building Mario stages.
Yes. Or let their little kids build the stage.
Do you know what people in my family would say if I told them, here's a controller, guys. Guys, build stages with Mario Maker. You know what they would say?
Or if
Let's
it's not gonna be,
this.
if they're not gonna build stage, they could play other stages people made.
Yeah, because that'll work out. Old grandma trying to play Kaizo Mario.
I still hate you for making me play the Tomb Kaizo Mario, Chuck.
Like, I don't know, whatever. I mean, I'm not much better. I voted for Smash. Okay,
Next.
Here we go. Here's the best
Fighting
game of
game.
the year.
I'm pretty sure all of you that are watching this want to know our opinion on the fighting game.
Damn right. I have opinions. My opinion is that it's sad that only one of these games can win.
Yes. Yeah, I
'Cause-
mean,
Except for Jump Force.
yeah, I don't know why it's
Thank
in
you for being not you fun.
there. I need to edit that.
Like it's except for Jump Force, all these games deserve recognition on this. So you know what? Let's spend some time talking about the fighting game. So let's talk about what you voted. What we voted for. What did you vote for?
I voted for.
Smash
It was a close call, but I went with Smash.
Okay. Why?
Um, because Smash has a lot more to. Has a lot more to offer. Has a bunch of characters that plays differently, exception of the Echo Fighters.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, there's a lot of combination you could do with like items and using amiibos to train yourself and all stuff to play Smash Ultimate. And you can have some matchup you never thought that would happen. Terry Bogard for one.
Or you could relive matchups that have happened, like Terry Bogard and Ken Masters.
Yes.
Good stuff. Good shit. Love it. Okay, so I voted for Dead or Alive. Because even though it seems like I might be the only person in the world who likes Dead or Alive 6, I do like Dead or Alive 6. Unfortunately, right now I don't play it as much as I want to because for the past couple of months I've been playing a lot of single player games, trying to pass them because there was a time where I wasn't devoting enough time to that. So it's been kind of like just sitting on the shelf staring at me. But like when it first came out, before I did that, before I forced myself to play, to start moving on, I was playing it like at least about 5 hours a day, like because it was just fun to me. And some like I didn't finish the story. It was mostly I was just spending time like playing around with the combos and just playing around with it. Like there's not a lot there, so like I'm not surprised that more people don't like it. But like for me, it felt like a fun game. There's a lot of stuff I of course wish and hope that they bring to it, but like as far as like combos and fighting character designs, despite what a lot of people said about the character designs or expected from the character designs, I thought they were pretty good. I felt that like they've done something that like a lot of companies struggle to do or don't want to do, and they found a healthy medium between having the overly sexual outfits that people want and then also having more like reserved, laid back default outfits that are more that cater more to people who want to play in tournaments who don't really want to show off that much skin when they're playing in tournaments, because again, like especially like the way the world's going right now, like with Evil, there's a lot of like I think like 2 or 3 of mine I wouldn't be able to play Street Fighter unless I picked up new characters, because like the 2 characters I play most don't have outfits that are like suitable to play at Evil. If you even like make it onto the stream, because they don't want to show skin, and the 2 characters I play just happen to have never gotten costumes that didn't show skin. But like with Dead or Alive, they have like all the characters have at least one outfit that's like well covered, so like if you're in that situation, you can still play your main. So I thought that was cool in a practical sense. Also, they just look cool. They made them look cool, which is great. That's why I voted for it. We're going to skip over the second one. Mortal Kombat 11 was I kind of fluctuated between the 2. I don't know how about you, but I really did.
I like there was a point in time I just played that game every single day. But I don't know what happened that made me dropped off. I think as soon as Shang Tsung came out, I kind of dropped the game. No, I think it was after Evil. I kind of dropped the game after a while. But
I think it's just fatigue. It just it happens. Because remember, I was playing it even more than you. I 100%, like not even joking, I 100% in all the achievements for on Xbox.
Yeah, you showed me.
Like, and it's like if you know me as a player, I don't do that. I don't really 100% achievements for any game, even games that I love. Like I would rather just go back and continuously play them, and then but like I'll normally like not even look at what the achievements are. With this game, I actively like went to like to see what the achievements were, to like basically, I guess you could say, artificially pad the game for myself. But I played it a lot. I played it a ton online to a point, which is again another out of character thing for me because I don't play online a lot, and I to a point where like I was like posting videos on Facebook of me playing the game because I was just having that much fun with Mortal Kombat 11, which again I'm gonna say this one more time is out of character for me because I am not a Mortal Kombat fan by no means. Like I was like whenever it came to Mortal Kombat, I was the person who was like not into it. I was just like I'm good. And even when this game was first coming out, I'm like, it's gotta show me a reason to want to play. And then as the trailer, I think it was like up until one trailer came out. I think it was the Past Me's Presents trailer or whatever, the one with the music.
Yeah.
That like I was like, holy shit, this actually looks pretty hype. But before that, I was just like, I'm not gonna play that game.
The story was looking good. It was also like looking good throughout the trailer.
Yeah, I think that was another thing that kind of brought me, like, sucked me in, was the story looked interesting. I mean, the story, when you play the story, is whatever,
Yeah.
but it looked interesting in the trailer. So that's why I kind of, like, I was a little bit torn between the two. What about Samurai Showdown?
Samurai Shodown. This is the game that you well, I history. I only played like a mobile game that was back during the flip phone age, and then you kind of properly introduced me to
Yeah.
this game when we streamed it that one time.
Right. Oh, yeah,
And
because I remember I was, like, talking it up and everything.
yeah, so I decided, okay, let's give Samurai Shodown. It was a game I was kind of interested in. We played it. I liked it. I saved the money to get this game,
See? Yeah.
and I'm going on. I'm actually going back to how I did when I was a kid playing Soul Calibur 2 and try to unlock all the characters ending. Right
Yeah.
now.
Like, if my PS4 was not being dumb, I would be doing that. I know what's wrong with it, too. It's not even a big deal. I can literally fix it in 2 seconds. I am just a lazy bastard. But, like,
I would tell. I do like the whole footsies trying to get
yeah.
fool the opponents to lower the guard, and then you counteract the whole high risk, high reward. Especially since most all the attack that involves with the weapons do a bunch of damage.
Like, for me, another reason why I like Samurai Showdown is because, like, when, like, now, disclaimer, like, outside of gaming, like, playing games on the streams, when I'm talking about, like, when I play fighting games, like, when I'm more serious, I'm not good with combos, so my major strategies is to basically, like, play heavily defensively and make my opponent slip up and do, like, the small combos that I do know. And it it works, but not as like it works, but it's like not as fun of a play style as just kind of like going in. That's why I don't do it on stream that much, except for like times where I get salty enough to get serious. But like no, but normally on stream, like since we're trying to be entertaining somewhat, I'll like try to go for combos even though I know it's gonna flail. But with Samurai Showdown, that's not a problem. It fits the playstyle that I like playing, and it lets me test myself against other people who play like that. And honestly, it's kind of reminiscent of Mortal Kombat 11, or to flip that because technically Samurai Showdown is always played like that.
Yeah.
But like I think that was kind of what tied me down with Mortal Kombat is because it had that like feeling of like it's less about like making your combos really flashy and more about like outplaying your opponent and like being more cerebral. Like Dead or Alive, it's cool and all to like when you pull off really cool stuff, but and it also has like the blend of being able to be defensive, but like the feel like when the defensiveness is part of the gameplay, like it sounds like it would be boring. Like a lot of people who I talk to about Samurai Showdown, they they're like, oh, that doesn't sound that hype. But then when you sit down and watch people play it, or if you're playing it yourself, it's just this like feeling, like this like kind of like lurching feeling of like, you know, for a fact, if you mess up one block, like in most fighting games, you mess up one block, you'll get a huge chunk of health, but you could probably come back. In Samurai Showdown, if you mess up one block, you could literally die. Like that instant that you mess up or that you like do a move that's unsafe, you could like you've had it happen to you. I've watched you play and like you'll do something and the computer like will go in on you, or like when we was at round one.
Yeah, when we were around, when you saw me play the Sam show there, I
Yeah.
screwed up and the computer took advantage of it.
Or like even when I was playing against you and you kept like trying to get flashy and I would catch you out of the air and like I killed you in like 2 hits
Yeah.
because I had a character that could just do that. And it's like it's fun to play a game that's just like, oh, the match lasted 30 seconds because it just did. Like there's
Like-
no ifs, ands, or buts. So for me, like this category was loaded.
Yeah, it was like very hard to choose between these four games.
Yeah, and then Jump Force. I could talk
We can
for hours of why Jump Force should not even be on this.
Is there any other fighting games that came out this year?
That came out this year
They could have replaced Jump
that
Force?
could have replaced Jump Force. Let's
Yeah.
see. I'm pretty sure there is. I gotta think, like, cause I gotta remember what all came out. But I'm gonna say, yeah. Didn't Tekken come out this year?
No, Tekken
Tekken came out last year.
No, four.
Tekken 7?
Came out a long time ago.
And it's still getting support?
Yeah.
Oh, well, geez. I didn't even realize I've had the game that long because I bought the game when it came out. When we gotta play a lot, which game?
Which game have you...
If you're talking about Nintendo Online, I don't know if he has Nintendo Online.
I haven't.
But, Jump Force was just... Honestly, for me, it's one of those, anime fighting games aren't that great. I'm sorry. It's... When it comes to anime fighters, I've said this before to, like, coworkers and friends. My stance on anime fighters is that they're only fun if you're in on it. Meaning that they're only fun if you're a fan of the source material.
Because they're gonna reference the source material and all this. I can
No,
tell
it's not even that. Like a game like Dragon Ball Fighters, you can play if you don't like Dragon Ball, if you don't know anything about Dragon Ball, because it's still a fighting game. It feels like a fighting game. With anime fighters, they're kind of like this same weird arena type fighting thing that's really clunky, and it's kind of just reskinned over and over because I think Bandai makes most of them. So, like, or Bandai Namco, sorry, not Bandai. But like, Jump Force, the problem with it was that it was a glitchy mess. You have to be in the online lobby for majority of the content, and if you get like just a bit of lag, you get logged off, and it just got really annoying. I don't know if they fixed it because I got annoyed to a point I just didn't want to play anymore. The character models are ugly. Like, never ever try to make anime characters look realistic because it becomes this. I know you guys seen the memes where people will make like Bart Simpson, but he looks realistic, but he still has like the Simpsons art style. It's just realistic skin and all that and texturing. It's that. It's really bad looking, like especially with the One Piece characters. Now, again, I'm not a fan of One Piece, but even I felt bad for people who are fans of One Piece because Luffy looked like he was on coke.
Sorry, Professor.
Like he probably would agree. Like if he saw the character model, I don't know if he has, but if he saw the character model, he'd probably agree. And then also like it was just a lackluster game. I don't know why it's on this category. I need to look up. Actually, that would be something to do for a whole video on later.
Yeah.
Is what fighting games came out in 2019 that could have replaced Jump Force?
No major release this year, says Chuck.
Of fighting games?
Fighting games. No, I don't think Guilty Gear would be considered anime fighting games. We're talking strictly about.
Oh, when
like,
I say
the
anime
lore
fighting games,
or
I'm
anime
talking about like
series.
they started off as an anime series, and I should repreface this. I mean like the anime arena fighters, because they're normally pretty much the same. But if there's no other major releases, well, I think there were like some indie releases that were good though.
Yeah, and the war
like
game has some.
Million Arthur came out this year, right? Million. Oh, you don't fucking
No.
know. But yeah, Million Arthur, I'm pretty sure came out this year. That game is fun.
Luffy already looked like he's in coke. Usually, Jump Force took that to the max.
Yeah, but like usually it's a cartoony fun Coke. Like now it just looks like he needed to be in rehab and no one was doing him a favor. Like no one was helping the boy out.
You know what's sad about it?
What?
Is that forever in Twitch we will always have the clip of you shouting on excitement when Jump Force was announced.
Because it was a good idea. Because I do like Shonen Jump. I would have liked the game despite it being like what I knew it was gonna be. The problem is it was the execution. Like the online service is terrible. Also, like the idea of being able to create your own fighter is nice until people, instead of having fun, just start using it to basically cheese the game. Because there was like an easy way to cheese it if you have like people who have Kamehameha. You just have your character have a Kamehameha and then have Goku, and you basically just win by spamming Kamehameha because it's hard to get away from. And like that, honestly, like again, I'm not upset because like it's not just like regular gamer. Haha, that game sucks. Fuck that game. I was legitimately disappointed when I played the game. When I started playing, it was like one of the few games between this and Soul Calibur 6. I was upset because I was legitimately disappointed. Upset to a point where with both of those games, like once I reached a certain level, I ranted on Facebook, then turned off of the Xbox, didn't touch it for days and then just never really brought up the game again. The reason I'm bringing up Jump Force again now is because it's in our face, but other than that, once I got over it, I just never talked about it again. It's to a point I never bought any of the DLCs.
Yeah.
Which is, again, a rarity for me because I normally buy DLCs for everything. Like, but, like, I just couldn't do it because I was like, I'm never going to play these characters because even if I did, like, I'm going to play them once and then, like, stop. And then people thought, like, oh, you're going to get back into it when All Might comes out. I'm like, I could just play
My Hero
My Hero
No,
Academia.
because you know why I say Kill la Kill because we played on
We
stream.
did
That's
have
why.
play. Oh, that. See, I would have given it to that. Kill la Kill could have been on there. It was definitely not, didn't have as much content as this game, but it played better. It actually played. Like, yeah, so, yeah, that's for me. Jump Force just disappointed me, and I'm upset. And I don't mind that there's a clip that has me excited for it because it was something to be excited for. Oh, and the story sucked. Yeah.
Fresh indie game.
Okay, so fresh indie games. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I just voted for something more so out of all these other games. I don't like them. But I don't really play indie games too much.
No.
So so
Well, this is kind of This is kind of like a little bit tricky because they said fresh indie game, but what they're trying to say is, uh, first fresh new independent studio with their first game.
So fresh indie games.
Fresh indie.
That's not really that tricky.
Oh, well, I was thinking studio and game.
It's not that tricky. I think you might have been the only one who was tricked.
I probably was.
Okay, so since you were the only one who was tricked, let's talk about. Why don't you start us off talking about your choices? And
Grease just looks nice.
that's exactly why I voted for it. It just looks nice.
And I don't wanna like
I don't
feel the
want
flames or
the
feel
Untitled
like
Goose Game.
yes.
I will.
We don't. I don't wanna like
I
give.
will do
Untitled.
something to myself that if I said will probably get us taken off of Twitch because apparently that's a sensitive topic.
We have this. The censor bar.
Wait, how do I use it? Do I just
Just
press
press
it
it, yeah.
before I say it?
Yes.
Alright. If Untitled Goose Game wins, I will kill myself.
You no. You're supposed to hold it.
Shit!
Now you people heard that you say you killed.
I don't. Wait,
No, no, no. You went like this, and then you said the two words. You're supposed to say
Say fuck for one thing.
okay, but no.
Oh,
I was
shit.
over exaggerating. I was showing an example.
Oh, okay. So, well then, yeah, that's the truth, guys. I will do it on stream. Cause like I'm not gonna lie. As a meme, it's fine. It's funny, but like as a game, it's nothing. It's literally nothing. Look at it. It doesn't even respect you enough to have detail. But like as a meme, I get it. I get the meme. It's funny. The goose takes things from people. It's funny. So you have them take a bunch of stuff from pop culture. That's funny. That's fine. But giving it an award, I'm not giving it any award. And if it gets an award, I will be severely disappointed with humanity. I don't know what Megacrit is. Or for
Slay the Spiral.
Oh, Slay the Spire.
Slay the Spire.
Oh, I've never played it. I don't know what Outer Wilds. I almost voted for that because I thought it was Outer Worlds, and then I didn't vote for it because I realized it wasn't Outer Worlds, and it made me mad that it confused me. So I decided not to vote for it. Okay, so
Get going.
for my friend Pedro, I couldn't look at it without thinking about that one movie,
Napoleon Dynamite.
Napoleon Dynamite, which I feel like is what they wanted. So I didn't vote for them.
Yeah.
In Disco Elysium, then we can move on.
Yeah. By the way, Poker Girl, we kind of did read what you said about what's the Midnight in Salem, but like we're strictly talking about the Game Awards. We're not.
Yeah,
we're
address
trying.
that.
We're trying
Oh,
to.
we'll
keep,
address that on the Sunday stream.
yeah, we'll
Yeah,
just
there you
that.
go.
Yeah, but we're trying to stay on topic. We're trying not to.
Yeah, because I want to go home and
Yes.
go to bed. I didn't eat today.
Anyways, game direction. Award for outstanding creative vision and innovative in game direction
What
in
did
design.
I vote for? Oh
Sekiro.
God! Yes. Why'd you spoil my vote? First you spoil Link's Awakening, then you spoil my vote. Just He said fuck. I told Twitch on you. Alright. So okay. I think the games that are nominated here, I think we might have talked about to death already.
Yeah.
So let's just say you voted. Why'd you vote for Resident Evil? A simple one.
I just from what I seen, I did like how the gameplay.
Okay,
Basically,
that's
I'll
a
just
fair
say that.
point. Sekiro. I mean, if you want to know why I voted for Sekiro, rewind the video, because it's literally the same reasons why I voted for it before. And just add on top of it, I also really like the gameplay. I know I was like saying that like it's really hard, but surprise, I like hard games that almost feel like okay. See, the thing about hard games for me is that like It's the thrill of feeling like I'm probably not going to be able to pass the game that gets me, and I'm just like, man, oh, this game, I can't beat this boss. This might be where I end the game. Because it happened with Dark Souls. Originally, when I first played not the first one, I think Dark Souls 2. When I originally played Dark Souls 2, I got to a point where I couldn't beat it. So I stopped. And then when I rebought it, or when I bought it for myself, I played through it again, and I got to that part, and I was like, oh boy, this is where I stopped last time. And then I ended up, like, getting through it eventually, and then I got to the point where I got to the end. So I don't know. It's something about it. You could call me a masochist, but like I just like the idea of that I have this game that I possibly won't be able to pass. I love that idea for some reason. I'm okay with it.
That reminds me, I do need to finish Cuphead for the second time on
I
stream.
still need to finish Cuphead once.
Let's move on.
All right.
Okay. Game for NPAC.
Okay, again, you know what?
I did not vote for this. I'm surprised.
What happened?
I'm surprised that Death Stranding was not in this category. Thought-provoking game with a pro social media message.
Oh God, I'm voting for nothing. I'm unvoting. There, we're done.
Independent game.
Actually, I'm gonna just change my vote to Sea of Solitude because that game actually did look cool. No, that's a game where you do nothing. Oh, I hate Life is Strange. No, I'm not voting for anything. All right, independent games. Again, I don't play indie games. Did I even vote? Did I just quit? I think I quit.
Yeah.
Oh no! I voted for Katana Zero because it kind of looked neon colored, so I was like, that looks cool, and I voted for that. Also, I feel like if I don't vote in a category with Untitled Goose Game, it's going to win that category. And then it will be all my fault. It will be just like if I man, see, I don't even want to say anything political as a joke because then somebody's going to report us. We already have a lot of ammo in here to get us taken down.
Yes. Best mobile game. I told you I saw this
Okay, so
year.
that is a mobile game.
Yes, it is.
Alright, so I'm gonna be real with you. I voted for the only game with a name that I know. I voted for Call of Duty.
Of course.
I mean, because like the other one, I've never played those, and I don't like their art style. I don't like that man's nose and what the golf. And I don't even know what Sky Child of the Light is. And I'm still with the Persona 5 ripoff over here. And then that reminds me too much of Rick and Morty. And I hate Rick and Morty. I am going to get a lot of people who don't like me because of all the things I keep saying around here.
Multiplayer game.
Okay, man. So this one's obvious. So I voted for Borderlands.
I voted for Tetris 99.
Oh, that's a new one. Why'd you vote for Tetris 99?
I just got hooked on the game.
Well, fair enough. Tetris grabs you and it doesn't let go, man.
Yes.
Have you started seeing the blocks yet? Like, you remember the video? What is it? Not the video. Was it the?
It was Jackie Chan.
No, the trailer from one of the Tetris games was like, oh, Tetris Fever? No, Tetris something. Where
the Tetris,
you see the blocks everywhere.
The Tetris Effect.
The Tetris Effect. Oh, it was for the game Tetris Effect. Right, and it was called the Tetris Effect. Oh, you see blocks everywhere. That's the most ridiculous trailer. And I've seen some ridiculous trailers.
Anyways, the other games
Tetris
were
is a good game, though.
Apex, Call of Duty, The Division.
The Division 2. I know I didn't vote for The Division 2, and this is the pettiest reason that you'll ever hear.
Okay.
I didn't like their character customization.
Okay.
It wasn't... The characters didn't look good, and neither was the character creation detailed enough. I could take one or the other. You could make my character creation either very limited, but the character still looks nice, or you can make the characters look kind of like grody, but you have more options. You can do more with it. One or the other. But if you make it like where it's very limited and the characters still look like a foot, I can't do it. So that's why I didn't vote for the Division 2.
All right. Narrative.
Did I vote
Outstanding storytelling.
Oh yeah, I definitely voted. You didn't vote at all?
No.
You know, if you vote in any category that has Death Stranding in it, if you don't vote, Death Stranding's gonna win.
I'll put Outer World.
Yes, good. Welcome to my side. Okay. So I put Outer World as well because Outer World story is actually really good and like I feel like it's well thought out. I might just be being kind of like a pleb, but like I liked some of the stuff. Like one of the things that grabbed me about Outer World that was kind of cool was that like I think it was the first world that you're in, like the village or the town is such an economy that everything has like a value. Like everything was part of the company and everything had a value. So like there's like a thing where somebody kills themselves, so the town has the basically pay for damaged property. Like whoever and like there was like this whole thing where they're like, oh yeah, like I was the closest relative or something like that. And it was like, so you think like, and then like they talk shit, and you're thinking like, hold on, you choose closest relative, and then you get the option to clarify, and they're like, oh no, that just means I'm the person that found them or something. It's a really interesting thing, and I haven't gotten through the whole game, but like from what I've seen, like the way the worlds are set up, the way the economies are like made, it's interesting. It's stuff that I personally haven't seen in a video game. Very 1984. Anyway, so next.
Ongoing game.
Okay, so I voted for Final Fantasy 14. Again, because I forgot that you have to pay a monthly subscription. But also, it's still better than the rest of these games.
Better than performance.
Okay. Alright, so this one was a tough one for me because, like, I really and playing in Outer Worlds, one of the companions you get, Parvati, I really liked her, and she's really cool, and like I like the voice that goes along. So by extension, it means I like the voice actress's work. But Laura Bailey was on the ballot, and I can't not vote for Laura Bailey. I have to vote for Laura Bailey. It just has to be, man. She was Serana, like best vampire, and then Kate Diaz is also a character I really like in Gears anyway, so I had to go with her. The other characters, I mean, again, didn't play Control, and I am not voting for Death Stranding because I don't know, man. I'm gonna be real with you. This is coming from a guy whose one of his favorite movies is Boondock Saints, but Norman Reedus is a little overrated. And I don't even know anything about the dude who plays Cliff.
And I just went with Ashley Birch because I thought, I'm pretty sure like the Death Stranding voiceovers are gonna win. But I do like some of her other works, like as Chun-Li and all.
Oh, she plays Chun-Li?
Well, she's second Chun-Li.
But she's not Laura Bailey, dude.
Laura Bailey played the first Chun-Li.
Exactly. And Laura Bailey is on the ballot, and you voted for somebody who's not Laura Bailey. That's a sin. But go on.
Well,
go
ahead. Role-playing game, RPG.
Okay, here we go. Guess what I voted for, guys?
What did you vote for?
Guess what I voted? You didn't vote for anything?
I did not vote for anything.
Ooh, you suck. Guys, guess what? Beverly, I want you to guess which game I voted for. If you said Kingdom Hearts 3, What's wrong with you? You smoking weed? Because I voted for Monster Hunter Worlds Iceborne. I love Monster Hunter. One of my favorite game series, period. Like, flat out. No ifs, ands, or buts. I love Monster Hunter. I will always love Monster Hunter. Even though this game pisses me off royally because of just a lot of reasons. It still says Monster Hunter, so I will shield for it. And I voted for it because why not? As a matter of fact, Link, I didn't know you were such a fan. He voted for it as well. So, good stuff. Oh, I love the game. Outer Worlds, sorry you had to take a back seat. But, like, and Kingdom Hearts 3 was...
You know more about Kingdom Hearts. That wasn't bad. But yeah, it should work.
But yeah, I wasn't voting for Kingdom Hearts 3. Especially not with that indie. And now they got DLC coming out that looks... Hate it.
that's cringy.
What?
The trailer.
It's very cringy, you're right. Yeah, it was... Like, I'll put it like this. I was originally going to buy whatever DLC came out for it. That trailer made me realize that I shouldn't even be playing Kingdom Hearts, man. I'm not... see, I can't say... See, there's certain things I can't say because internet... I would get in trouble.
There's the bleep.
I hope that worked.
It worked. The only thing that people's going to try to do is try to read your lip.
Oh, you can probably read my lips.
Yeah. Score and music.
And if you read my lips, then you got more time than I got, buddy. Score and music. So what do we got here?
Candace of Hyrule, Death Stranding, Devil May Cry, Kingdom Hearts, Sayonara Wild Phone Game.
Sayonara Phantom Thieves. Okay, so I obviously voted for Persona 5 because... Wait a minute, that's not Persona 5, that's a knockoff. Okay, no, I actually voted for Devil May Cry 5 because... It's Devil May Cry, man, like... Music... Oh, sorry. Sorry about that.
You could have just went... Boop, boop, boop. And also, this game is...
I fucked up everybody's ears. I am sorry. Why is the bleep so loud?
I don't know. It's just how it is.
Well, our bad. Well, his bad. He didn't tell me the bleep was going to be that loud. But yeah, Devil May Cry 5, Devil May Cry music is always good. So that's why I voted for it. Why'd you vote for Candace of Hyrule?
Because I like the remakes of the Zelda music that they...
Oh, Cadence of Hyrule.
Cadence of Hyrule.
Candace. I was like, who the fuck is Candace?
Cadence.
Alright.
Sport racing game. I have no other choice but to vote for...
Well, they didn't have WWE 2K20 I'd have voted for it. What if it would have won? I voted for Crash.
Me too, I voted Crash.
Alright, we'll bleep more later.
At least not in a long session, you could just go bleep, bleep, bleep. bleep
Oh,
bleep.
I bleeped it because it was a lot of bad stuff.
Yeah.
But I had to vent.
And now for the infamous category.
Oh man.
The strategy game.
The category literally made for one game.
And that game is Fire Emblem Three House.
Yeah, because what is with this other which is an insult to Three Houses.
But
it should have been in so many categories.
Best music. It has good music.
It has great music.
Yeah. The narrative was better, at least much better than that appeared in Fate and other games. The gameplay was super open.
Art direction was beautiful.
Yes. Your character, all your characters not just limited to what they're strong at. You can make them whatever class you want them to be.
Every voice actor was a strong voice actor, and any one of them would have worked for that category.
Yeah, especially if you consider like many people are now saying like, why isn't Chris Hackle or whatever his name is nominated for best voice? Why isn't the voice of Claude nominated for best content creator? Because he's now doing a lot of YouTube stuff.
He does YouTube stuff. Oh yeah, he was the one who was doing the thing where they were mimicking. Well, he was mimicking the moves.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, like snubs. Aside from the Star Wars Fallen Order not getting anything at all, like one of the biggest snub. Like I think this is worse because they were like, oh, people like this game. Well, let's make a category that it can win, and then they just tossed a bunch of other like bullshit in with it.
I mean, Age of Wonders.
Yeah, what the fuck is
1800, Total World, Three Kingdom, Tropico 6, Wargroove.
Like
that Wargroove looks like a mobile game.
That does look like a mobile game. That looks like either a mobile game or a free game. It is insulting. I feel insulted.
And last and not least is the VR game.
You mean last but not least? Last but definitely least.
Last but definitely least.
I didn't vote for this.
Me neither.
I didn't. Well, okay. I definitely didn't vote for this. Trover, because that's made by the people that made Rick and Morty.
Ah.
I hate Rick and Morty. Beat Saber. Actually, no. I think I voted for Beat Saber because Beat Saber is at least fun. The other ones, No Man's Sky is. I don't care how much they improved that game. I didn't like it from the trailers. And I literally asked, well, what do I do in it? And it was like, we enjoy the back scenery. And I'm like, oh, well, then I'm not going to play it. I can look at weird dinosaurs and Monster Hunters. And then when I get bored enough, I can hit them. Blood and Truth, don't know what the hell that is. And Asgard's Wrath sounds awesome, but it's VR, so I am very cautious about what it could be. It could be garbage. And since I don't know about it, even though it has a cool looking warrior chick on it, I decided to just go with Beat Saber because I played Beat Saber and I like Beat Saber.
So that's all the category that we went through and what we voted for.
Now I'm slightly more depressed about this.
Yeah. Especially now we saw Three Houses again. We're like, oh, fudge.
Yeah, that made me.
Yeah, and also it doesn't help that Death Stranding is in all of these nominations. That's probably gonna win.
Well, at least we got Fighting Game of the Year. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Oh man, what if Jump wins that? I will.
There will be a riot. We go to Anaheim and we'll riot.
I will never go to. I will renounce anime and all of his likenesses.
I will stop going to Anime Expo.
You mean you haven't already?
It's by this time it's tradition, and I gotta go for pictures and portfolio stuff.
I think I might go next year.
Yeah.
I think I'll go with you.
All right.
Because I have weekends off now. If I still have weekends off by then. Not then I won't have a job because I'm gonna quit when I take away my weekends.
Anyways, I know we've been at it for an hour 30 minutes.
Let's just do a quick rundown of what we think is going to get announced. Definitely a new Smash character.
We are going to see a new Smash character. That Gozo Tsuhime is going to show his full trailer. If not, there's going to be leaked from the State of Play.
What's that?
The Gozo, Sony's Direct.
Oh, that game. The Ghost of something or other.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're probably going to see a lot more of that.
And they're probably going to get screwed over by having the full trailer get leaked before the Game Awards.
Well, it's Sony, so fuck them. We're probably gonna see more about Resident Evil 3. Speaking of, did you see Resident Evil 3? The trailer at all?
I did see the trailer. Yes.
What do you think about Jill's redesign?
She looks alright. I'm more
You
worried
would
about.
say that. I forgot. You're the person who likes generic shit.
I'm more concerned about Nemesis nose.
I'll be on. Okay, here's my problem with the redesign. She looks way too much like Laura Croft.
I think
Like
they
100% color scheme and everything, and I was like, I understood they were trying to keep her original color scheme at least, but I'm like, well, you guys should have chosen to make her wear something else. Also, it kind of like detracts from, because isn't the canon thing that when the zombie apocalypse started, she was at a nightclub or something?
I don't know much about the whole Resident Evil. I
Of
just
course you don't.
I thought it was because they actually took an actual actor or someone and captured her face.
What does that have to do with her clothes?
Her clothes.
Oh no, I'm okay with the face. She looks nice. I just didn't like the fact that like they made her look like Laura Croft. I mean, my problem with it is like not so much that it's nothing like the original, because I mean it wouldn't be a remake if they just made it look exactly like the original. But the thing is, like after Resident Evil 2, the redesigns for like Leon and Claire were so good, and it still kept like so much of the characters, and to see like that is just disappointing, because like what she looks like full body, even though I do know you get the original costume if you pre-order. That's not really, I wanted something new anyway, but like she looks like a generic zombie apocalypse survival character from one of those mobile games. For like, and to me, I'm like, that's kind of just doing a character a disservice. They could have done something like given the clothes a little bit more personality or something. Like, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. What really matters is the gameplay, and God, that nose. Stop showing me that nose. That is also another thing I didn't like. I didn't like the Nemesis redesign at all. He looks like he just got punched in the face. Why'd you do that? Why'd you hit me? He looks like he got into a fight with a character from Baki and won, actually, because that's usually what happens when people win. They come out more disfigured. Like,
It's
I don't know. The original Nemesis design didn't really need to be changed. It looked really good.
also, Chuck, I don't even need to talk about
What?
no tank top equals feminist.
What?
I think he's just trolling.
She's not a generic female character. She is a generic. She's a feminist. She, I mean, I don't know about all that, but like, see,
there's a better
that's
close.
the thing. So, isn't that I know you're trolling, but like, I don't. It's not so much the feminist thing that's the problem with it. It's it's just for me. It's the generic thing. Like, she looks like a Laura Croft clone now.
She actually does. Just
I would have
Bluer.
liked something more. Like, I don't know. Like, instead of like having like just the generic jeans and t-shirt combo, like I understand they were trying to probably move away from the skirt thing. I guess because of the climate we live in now. That's fine. Whatever. I've learned to just live and die in it. Who cares? But like the thing is, like I would have at least liked something to be inspired. Like instead of so let's say for instance, supposedly the reason why she was dressed like that in the original is because she was at a nightclub, according to the novels. Let's stick with that idea, but then like let's make her a tasteful outfit that's not just a skirt. She could have had like some like pants that like more suitable for being for a night out. Like maybe like something leather, something more like just something that's more not jeans and a t-shirt. I don't know too many people who would just go out into a club in jeans and a t-shirt. Even the most antisocial people will at least try.
Jean in a t-shirt and boots.
And then
Whoa, you go to a nightclub with the boots? These kind of boots?
and like I think the thing is supposed to be also like, you know, I guess to make it more practical to survive in a zombie apocalypse. The problem with trying to make a character who's supposed to be a survivor look practical in a zombie apocalypse is that if it's not explained in story or shown in story about them getting ready, like say for instance Walking Dead, like how they like they're dressed the way they dress because they're like, oh, this is what's best to survive. If she's just walking around like that, minus the guns and stuff, if she's just walking around like that, is she just waiting for a zombie apocalypse? No, they could say that's what she was dressed like and she just found the boots or something, but like I don't know. I feel like it should have really been like, and if she's like walking around finding gear, didn't she find like a SWAT vest or something? I don't know. It just brings up too many questions. But I just don't personally like the redesign. It's just way too generic. Like BS aside, I have seen like the typical arguments that come out around this time when we have remakes of like some people being like, oh, I didn't like the other one, it's sexier, and then other people be like, I just like the original because it's the original, and then you always have those people who are like, you're just mad because she's not sexual, and I disagree with all of them because if she would have looked nice, I would have been fine. I just don't like the way she looks.
Besides, if you want the old cons, you could just pre-order.
Yeah, exactly. That was another thing. I actually got like apparently blocked by like 4 people for bringing that up because they're like I just happened to mention on one of the like pages that posted it that like, oh well, you know, I'm not a big fan of the way she looks now, and then like somebody was like, oh, you know, you just pervert, you wanted in a skirt, blah blah, skirts doing practical in a zombie. I'm just like, well, if I really wanted that, I could just pre-order it as a pre-order bonus. And then apparently saying that because another person was arguing that like they should have an original. Apparently I pissed off a lot of people with that one sentence, and they all apparently blocked me. I don't care because I don't give a fuck. I didn't know them.
So no, they don't
affect me. But I just thought it was funny that I was like, all I said was a fact. Is that where we're at now? You state a fact, you get blocked or you get hate for being logical. Like the fighting's honestly, if you're like, I put it like this: if your only thing is that you wanted the original outfit for Jill, pre-order the game. If that's your only argument, if your only argument is that they should have kept the original, pre-order the game, change your outfit to the original.
Yeah, base.
Or if you don't want to pre-order, buy the game. Wait a few months because then you'll be able to buy the original outfit because that's how these things work. Let's be real. Like you can always have the original outfit. Now, if you're more in the mind that you just don't like the redesign because you wanted something different, like I am, I can understand that. We're of one mind there, but like for people to be down on the original design, it's like, well, it's also, you know, you can't. They shouldn't be too mad because that's what the character first started off with. Like it's not how she ended. Obviously, if you're adverse in the lore of I was gonna say League of Legends, but like, yeah, it is what it is. Personally, that's my stance on it. It is what it is. If I play the game, I play the game anyway, and as long as the gameplay is good, I will still probably like critique the outfits, but that's just what I do. I'm really into aesthetic things in video games.
So,
as you can tell, I didn't vote for a game for having bad character creation. Should have had better character creation.
I think we could not use the phone because we could not use this.
That's
your logic is
true.
hate speech.
That's 100% true. I mean, My real logic is hate speech. Joking. Don't take that serious. And now that's gonna be clipped because we're on Twitch.
That's gonna
Damn
be
it.
clipped. It's gonna be clipped, and they're gonna take it out of content, and I lose my channel forever.
Well, that's fine by me. My channel's fine.
That is true.
Well, I mean, push come to shove. Like I said, man. If push come to shove, we could always just upload gameplay to Pornhub. They're not gonna regulate it.
True. 480 drop frames. Okay, I need to figure out where that happens.
Well, what are we doing? We're not doing anything. I'm not. You're not doing like a 10-hit combo. We're just sitting here talking. It's
Yes,
fine.
that's true.
It's whatever. It is what it is.
I expect that Capcom is no. I think Capcom will wait till the Capcom Cup. Like they shouldn't have one more character announced for Street Fighter 5, and they did show that they're working on Street Fighter 6 for the PS5.
Yeah. What if that's announced?
I would say I would be surprised because they would have announced that. No, Pokegirl. They would have announced that. Like,
Don't clip it.
they would announce that during Capcom Cup, which is later this month.
I don't know, man. I think we might get the initial announcement and then to hype it up for Capcom Cup. Because, like, come on. Like, you think they're just gonna be like, oh yeah, people are just gonna watch Capcom Cup. Wouldn't this get more eyes to watch Capcom Cup?
You think they would have done that with when Sony did their PlayStation experience, their last PlayStation experience, but no, they didn't.
Maybe it's not going to be a PlayStation exclusive.
I'll be surprised if they decide like, yeah, our time exclusive series is.
Why would you be surprised?
It's something I would not expect, basically.
A lot of companies these days are kind of like foregoing the exclusivity thing. You've got games on Xbox that were exclusive to PlayStation, and games on that one system, Nintendo Switch, that were exclusive to Xbox. You know, exclusivity is kind of starting to mean nothing now. So, like, as far as I'm concerned, maybe that's it. Maybe it's not going to be a PlayStation exclusive, or maybe they just weren't ready to announce it yet. I don't know, man. I think it's also wishful thinking. Like, I'll be honest, it's a little bit of wishful thinking. I kind of want them to announce 6.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, never mind. But then again, they have arcade. Oh, not arcade. What is it called? Ultimate Super.
They're coming out with the Champion
awesome
Edition
arcade, but that's coming out virtually free, or like 20.
Yeah,
20
like
bucks.
20 something.
Or like 6.
Yeah, if you own the arcade edition.
I think that might. Never mind. I think that might wait until that comes out to announce 6.
Yeah.
Because like that kind of seems like not the death knell I want to say, but like the bow on the whole Street Fighter 5 is to have that, and then like I guess they would let you have some fun with that, and then be like, oh yeah, by the way, we're working on Street Fighter 6, guys. So maybe Capcom Cup. Maybe
Yeah.
you're right.
But I do wish they're gonna announce some other fighting games or something. They're gonna probably announce some more characters DLC for Soul Calibur 6.
I don't even care. I'll be honest, I don't even care. Unless they come out with another like crossover character.
I think they're gonna come out with one more crossover character.
Who do you think it's gonna be? Who would you want this to be? Good gameplay? That would be my favorite crossover character.
Yeah, good gameplay and the return of Link, but that's not gonna happen.
And the return of not having to deal with that stupid ass rock paper scissors system. That would be nice. I hated that. I hate that so much. I hate rock paper scissors in games. But other than that,
I really hoping we'll get some sort of first gameplay teaser of Bayonetta 3. If not, we're gonna get something on Metroid or some update on Metroid.
you know what? I forgot. Yeah, Bayonetta 3 should be on the horizon
Yeah.
because they're releasing the not a remake. What do they call that? HD edition, remastered,
They,
remastered.
they
Yeah.
already released that.
I'm doing like in a steelbook thing
Oh.
with Vanquished. I don't know why. I don't really care because I'm not gonna get it. But like, yeah. So they've been talking about that. So I don't know. Maybe 3 should be on the way. What else?
What else? I know someone was talking about no, someone was talking about we might see Super Mario Odyssey 2, Breath of the Wild 2, and all stuff. I'm not sure about Odyssey 2. That seems a little bit too soon to have a proper Mario game. Breath of the Wild 2.
Are you guys gonna do anything for Christmas? Are we streaming for Christmas?
Maybe doing Christmas weekend.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna stream that Sunday.
Yeah.
What day is Christmas?
I'm not sure, but I do think that I think there's probably is gonna be some sort of like some
Christmas is on
gameplay trailer for Breath of the Wild.
Christmas is
2.
on a Wednesday.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get some more announcement on Persona 5 Royale and Scrambled. That's something we can expect to see.
Oh, that's what it is.
Um,
Bayonetta 1 and or 2 just got a remastered for PS4 and Xbox One. Yeah, that's what it is. It's gonna be like there's a still book thing. I don't know. I was looking at it on Facebook and then I was like, oh, that's neat. Because this is also with a game called Vanquished, and I'm like,
it's not that there's gonna be an Odyssey 2. Is what people are predicting. We're gonna get an Odyssey 2.
so there might be.
There might just a prediction. People are going crazy for. You know how people get crazy over the Grinch link, and then now
Christmas is not on a Tuesday. Christmas is. I just saw it. Hold on. That's Christmas Eve. Yeah, Christmas is on a Wednesday.
Yeah, Christmas Eve is on Tuesday.
Christmas Eve is on Tuesday. The 25th is Christmas. Had to double check. Don't worry, it's all the same holiday.
Yeah.
It's all the same.
Um.
Let's see. Do I have any predictions for?
I'm expecting some new IP coming out. I can't.
Probably
really
for
see-
Nintendo. Probably for I think it would be like a Nintendo IP.
I think
Splatoon 3. We need Splatoon 3.
I think the PS5 is gonna be not showing here. I think it's gonna be showed for another Sony Direct.
I don't care. I'll be honest.
I know. You don't care. You don't care. I'm just going after I can. Oh, Shin Soccer Wars.
Shin Sakura War?
Yeah, the sixth Soccer War game that is coming out.
Oh,
That's
man.
coming out.
That makes
I think
sense.
we're gonna get more info on that game.
Will we get more? Another Yakuza game. Has the one that was announced came out yet?
Not yet for Japan, but they have been teasing it, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna get like a trailer for
I guess
English.
something.
But they did spoil some stuff that some people are a little bit pissed off about,
Fuck.
and I won't.
Wow, they poured an EA.
No, it's not that.
No, I'm saying like, oh, you didn't hear about what happened with Jedi Fallen Order?
What happened?
One trailer spoils like a big character that shows up. In the
Oh,
game.
oh,
And
oh.
the fucked up thing, they spoil the scene that the character shows up, like the exact scene, and I was like it's only like a couple of seconds. I personally just thought it was funny. Like, and I'm usually like the one who's like, oh, I don't want spoilers. I just thought it was funny. I think what made it funny for me is that everybody was freaking out about it so much, and I was just like, the best part of, like, I even typed it in one of the comment sections. I was like, the best part about this is some people wouldn't have realized that was a spoiler, but you guys made it a big deal.
If you don't want to make it a big deal, just don't. Make
Yeah,
it a
don't.
big deal.
Yeah, like don't say anything about it. Nobody will ever have noticed it was a spoiler. But
They're like,
I
oh,
just
cool.
thought it was-
New
'cause
character.
I didn't notice it at first because I saw the character and I was like, oh, okay, well that makes sense because of the time period of the game. And then like I was on the thing and it was like, oh, they spoiled the last boss, and I'm like, why would you say that? What if nobody knew that was the boss? So it's
I mean, it's kind of like how Mortal Kombat spoiled the last part of their story mode.
yeah, but like no one knew it was the last part. So no
Some
one
people
forgot.
actually knew that character's gonna happen. It just like people was more hype about it.
I mean, see, with that one, it could have just been like, oh, it's just a skin.
It's just a skin.
Like, they could have said that. There's no way you could say, oh, this is just a skin. But, like, that's what I mean. So they did something like that. They, like, spoiled something major. Oh, man. Good to know. I love that. That's funny. I like when games do that.
See, I know Reggie's is gonna be a guest. Is gonna be a guest speaker.
Reggie Fusame?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I just thought about something.
What?
This year we're gonna have to see everybody's favorite artists if he wins. He's gonna probably say something pretentious. I'm not gonna
Kojima?
say. Oh my! I was not gonna say the name.
You don't have to. You could just deny it, and no one else will know.
No, it's too late now. Now everybody's gonna know. Everybody knows the spoiler. Wait, what happened?
Nothing.
Oh
There's-
shoot! Yeah, it is late.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I guess we don't have a lot of stuff we could predict about. So
I'll be honest. There's just not a lot that I care about. Like, if something hype does happen, I mean, we're going to be streaming so you guys could see our reaction. But like, as far as like having anything that like I would want to show up, like right now, it's like honestly the thing that I would have predicted was Tekken character announcements, and that happened. Oh, more information about Guilty Gear, maybe.
oh,
'Cause-
that's right.
That's right now, like, what the thing is that I'm most hyped for is Guilty Gear information.
And something DLC for Cuphead as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's just end it here.
Yeah. Well, before we do, who do you
What?
think is going to be the final Smash character in general?
I'm gonna just throw it somewhere in the sky, hopefully land in a star. Kiryu.
You know what? That's fair, because you know what my prediction is?
What?
It's the Fiend Bray Wyatt. You guys know it's going to happen. Listen, this is exactly what's going to happen. It's going to continue that trailer with Incineroar, and right as Incineroar is about to get ready to fight, the lights are going to start slowly going down little by little, and it's going to be like, let me in, and then it's going to be Bray Wyatt. It's the final DLC character. It's going to be a character from, but it's going to be 2K20 Bray Wyatt. So like all of his B moves, instead of it being like actual attacks, it's going to like make the enemy characters glitch out like 2K20 until like in his final smash, instead of being one of his final moves, it's going to start making your Switch eject the game.
God damn, Sakura has all the powers. We're ending here now. Thank you for joining us. We should see you guys during the Game Awards.
Yeah, that's it. I can see that happening. That's what happened to my PS4. Fucking 2K.
Did I accidentally pressed it?
Did you?
No, I didn't.
Are we
Because I
off?
just, no, because I pressed it and I thought I pressed the thing.
Oh, are we
Alright.
off the air yet? Adios.
Bye.
生まれながらに